Hey everyone, it's Katie from Create Your Future, and I have Traci here with us today, who is a certified life coach and law of attraction coach here at Create Your Future. And today she has a success story for you about how one of her clients was able to claim her reality as her own, which allowed her to manifest her SP. So Traci, if you don't mind, share with us what happened.
Yes. Okay. So I was working with one of my clients and she was trying to manifest her SP. Things had been going really well for a little bit of time, but she was really wanting to get to the point of claiming him as hers, like just claiming it all as done, the full manifestation, moving in together, getting married. So she was working on that and she was feeling really confident. She was claiming him and affirming that he was hers. But what she noticed was she had a couple of other areas in her life. One particular area was the area of money and abundance. And she realized that she wasn't claiming that area. She wasn't claiming her full power in that area. She still somewhat felt like a victim of the current circumstances with money in her life. And it just kind of clicked with her that, she wasn't claiming her full power in this area. And since she wasn't claiming it there, she was kind of flip-flopping back between, well, I'm creating everything, but over here, I'm still a victim, with money and abundance. So what we worked on was so that she could claim that everything in her reality was her manifestation, was hers. So she really worked on shifting her consciousness around money and claiming what she desired in terms of money and abundance to already be hers. And just kind of making sure that there wasn't any other areas of her life where she was feeling like she was a victim or feeling like she wasn't in control. And this really helped her to build her confidence and to keep pushing forward and claiming her SP as well.
Yeah. And so this is like such a cool story about how, like in general with manifesting, right? We get what we believe is ours in consciousness because life is nothing but a state of consciousness. And so if we think if something is not ours, like money, if we think our SP is not ours, if we think anything is outside of us, has its own free will, it's just doing this thing and it's maybe even against us, right? We play that victim role again. But that's never the truth because everything is yours. This is your whole subconscious pushed out. There's nothing that is not yours. And so it sounds like you were able to guide your client to really just claim everything. And so if you were to guide people right now that are watching, right, that maybe are flip flopping, they're going from victim to like totally empowered, like master manifester, how would you help them get to that place of claiming their SP, claiming money, claiming anything that feels outside of them?
Yeah, so I think a really useful tool here is our emotions. And so anytime we're going through the day, whether it's, whether you're sitting down to pay your bills and you just feel this kind of not so great feeling inside, or maybe you're at work and having a less than desirable interaction with someone, and you kind of feel that negative emotion. Pay attention to these emotions because it's an indication that whatever you're thinking, whatever you're focused on, isn't true. It's not real. And so you want to use your emotions to help you shift out of this consciousness of being a victim, being sort of not in control, and just take it as a reminder that, oh no, this state of abundance, this flow of money that I'm experiencing is mine. And if it's not what you prefer, what is it that you do prefer? Or with the interactions at work, you're never a victim of that as well. Claim that interaction as yours. And if it's less than desirable, focus on what it is that you would prefer. What is it that you want in your interactions at work or with anyone?
Yeah. Yeah. So anywhere in your life right now where you're feeling uncomfortable, right? Where you're
Yeah.
feeling just that tightness or like the energy is restricted or you feel the heaviness in the shoulders or just like that gut, like, oof, something's outside of me. I can't do it. It just means it's
Yeah.
not true. That is
Yeah.
not true. don't believe it. It's like I've used the example, if you met someone that was just so negative and just like so just like they've got a terrible life, don't take advice from them. Don't believe them. And it's the same with those thoughts that just feel terrible. Don't believe them. Just send them love and
Yeah.
let them go on their way, right? But the fun people that are like positive, encouraging, uplifting, like, all right, play with those thoughts. Those are people, those are thoughts, right, that you want to keep around. And the thoughts of abundance, like you were saying, the thoughts of just claiming, they feel good. So like make them your friends.
Yeah. Yeah. And once you start to practice this in all areas, it becomes so much easier because you're not sort of flip-flopping, going back and forth, you know, as you're trying to own your power and become this master manifester, this creator of your reality. But then over here, you still feel like you're a victim, you know, it just makes it harder to go flip-flopping back and forth. So yes, once you kind of expand your consciousness to all areas of your life and understand that it's all your creation, it's all your reality, it just becomes easier and easier and easier and easier.
Totally. So the takeaway, the breakdown, is your client was able to get her SP back, right? And I'm assuming increase her money, do all these great things, right? By listening to her emotions, the ones that don't feel good, she doesn't believe those thoughts. Realize where she was flip-flopping from victimhood to claiming it all as hers. She started claiming everything, including her SP, including money. And when we claim it in consciousness, it must become ours. Is that right?
Yeah, you got it.
Cool. Is there any other techniques or tips you'd like to give to the ones watching you right now, watching this, that need, you know, support in that?
I think, you know, since we are talking about emotions and talking about, you know, that initial feeling, that initial contraction of, you know, whether you're looking at money, you're like, ooh, there's not enough, and you feel this negative emotion. Well, the place we want to get to is being really sensitive to our emotions and understanding that when we feel that, that was a not true thought, and we don't really have to feed that anymore, right? And that will also help you to stop spiraling and kind of keep everything under control, keep everything like in perspective, I guess. So yeah, just being really sensitive to your emotions and claiming that this is all yours. You get to have exactly what it is that you prefer.
Totally. So for everyone watching, start claiming it is all yours. And if you want some support, be sure to check out the link below so you can book a one-on-one session with Traci, who will guide you into claiming everything as yours. You can become the master manifester that you internally really are. So thank you so much, Traci. Thank you everyone for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and keep checking out more videos. All right, see ya,
Awesome.
everyone.